Well, it is absolutely essential for the workplace that we have people of sustained character. Particularly if you're starting, if you're young, you don't know the stress that you're going to be under. You don't know the demands that people are going to have of you. You don't know what's going to shape your life in a few years' time. And what happens is, of course, that there is, just the way these things work, deadlines that have to be met. Usually they are very tight deadlines, usually the ones set just a day or so or a week or so earlier than you would like. And one has to work out, when do you say no? And I don't believe that anybody in the workplace comes of age until they actually learn to say no. And that is good biblical precedence for being able to know yourself and know your limits and be able to have the wisdom to say, I am not pursuing this particular path. We're dealing with a generation that finds it extremely difficult to say no to one thing for the reason that I have mentioned, which is that if I say no to this, I am excluding another option. There is no shortcut to this. The huge opportunities, the multiple choices that are offered and which are digitally enabled, to see pictures of people in different parts of the country, oh, I'd like to visit them, the temptations are enormous. Words in the Old Testament, sort of blessed is he who swears to his own hurt, who sort of says, look, I'm going to do something which will restrain myself from actually doing something that I know I will enjoy in the short term, but actually in the long term is not going to be beneficial. So chopping and changing jobs, for example. Many people would say, well, I'm getting bored, I'm just going to move on. Well, it may be right, but equally, employers want to know that there is a character that is sustained over a period of time. And of course, the greatest source of character strengthening for Christians is the hope that we have within us, which hope sustains us in day-to-day, tough, difficult decisions, difficult environments, and the knowledge that however difficult it might be, we're able to move on to experience life in its fullness even tomorrow.